What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the general sneak peek for the sign of Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you guys are first this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You guys know how the general reads go. We're going to pick two from the top, two from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. Apologies, you guys, for starting late. Your girl had a lot of stuff to do. Of course, I work during the day, so of course, if you don't know and you're new here, Tuesdays and Wednesdays readings will run a little bit late. I get in, I try to get myself a little something to eat so I have some energy to do the readings. And I also had a bunch of packages and stuff that came in today, trying on some clothes, getting the fall wardrobe ready, and had to send like I got to send like two things back. So I was getting that situated as well as myself to kind of like get the energy. I always like to sit in each sign's energy before I start the reading. I do my sage, I cleanse my cards, I sage my cards and everything, and also kind of trying to get prepared for the full sturgeon moon coming up on Thursday. So if you are a spiritualist, make sure you're charging your crystals on the 11th, okay? It's good practice if you can to go ahead and put them in like a windowsill or something the night before the full moon, so that way it carries over that sun energy throughout the day before, and then into the next day. And I'm saying that because there's going to be like double awakening. Okay, if you haven't watched the monthly manifestations for August, go to my playlist on my channel and you can find out what the full sturgeon moon is. But you have the 10th, which is 10 is talking about awakening in numerology sense, and then on the 11th you put all the numbers together. I did the numerology on that video, and it's going to be a massive ascension on the 11th with the full sturgeon moon. So you want to take advantage of all that energy, the 10th, the all day on the 11th, and then going into the 12th. And I want you to go into the 12th with positive energy, okay? So that being said, that's a nice little spiel for anyone who's a spiritualist. I'll try to say that on all the readings this week, and just in case you have some placements, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into y'all's readings, see what the energy is for you, Cancer. So we have the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Empress right in the middle of your reading, okay? So automatically there's something love related, obviously, for you, Cancer, okay? Then we have the 10 of Wands followed by the moon, okay? Moon energy is Pisces energy. So you have a lot of Wands energy, fire energy, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, okay? The Empress is usually feminine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, so get in where you fit in, okay, when it comes to this spread, okay? So a lot of energy here. Let's start off with this 9 of Wands, okay? I usually don't like to jump all over the place on the spread. I like to go in order, but things change, okay? So let's get started with this 9 of Wands, all right? Some kind of boundaries are being set up right now, or you've had boundaries up recently, Cancer, towards either a group of people or someone in particular, okay? This 9 of Wands is facing away from this Queen of Wands, okay? This Queen of Wands is very determined energy, okay? In a sense, they primarily give a lot of directive, okay? Very passionate, very driven in a sense, okay? This could be your energy, okay? Cancer feminines, okay? If you're a masculine, your feminine energy could be up, okay? Masculine men or males, you have feminine energy within you too. Your feminine energy is on your left side. So you're primarily being geared towards a high nurturing type of energy, possibly, okay, but with a mixed in with a little bit of a little bit more masculine energy. So you're possibly very aggressive, okay. You know what you want, and you're not going to take no for an answer type vibe, okay. You could be Cancer. You could be blocking someone that's like this, okay. Someone that's kind of um, aggressive in a sense, okay, as far as physically aggressive towards you, okay. And so you could be blocking that energy. That's where maybe the boundaries is set. This Queen of Wands energy is looking right towards the Empress, okay. The Empress is right in the middle of your spread, okay. This is usually talking about, it could be a motherly figure, which the Empress is usually pregnant within the deck of most tarot, but it is that motherly energy. It's not so much, I mean, it's still boss energy in my opinion, okay? But you could have someone in your sights, okay? Outside of this Queen of Wands energy that you are focusing on, okay? So with that being said, let's get into this Ten of Wands, okay, Cancer? Ten of Wands being here, there's been a lot of burdens, things going on within your energy. You've possibly been struggling with a lot, okay, personally, mentally, emotionally, okay? Whatever has been going on, we'll find out in the clarifiers, okay? But Ten of Wands is usually talking about some type of burdens going on, okay? The moon energy, like I said, is Pisces energy. You could have Pisces in your chart. Your fellow water sign along with Scorpio, okay? But the moon is primarily dealing with Pisces. So something hidden in a sense, okay? Or you've been in hiding about something, okay? So let's get into the clarifiers. We're going to do the clarifiers the same way as we do the main deck, okay? So one from the top for the Nine of Wands, second from the top for the Queen of Swords, one from the bottom for the Empress, second from the bottom for the Ten of Wands, and then one energetically from the middle for the moon, okay? So let's see what's going on with your clarifiers one at a time. We're already at 8:33 in your reading. So let's see what we have. Nine of Wands is being clarified by the Seven of Wands, okay? So Seven of Wands energy and then the Nine of Wands, it reduced down. You're going to have to explain yourself, okay, in regards to something in particular, possibly putting up these boundaries towards someone, okay? There is going to be some questions that need to be answered, okay? So you might as well prepare yourself, okay, Cancer? I'm not going to stay in that long. That is what it is, okay? Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Swords, okay? Four of Swords with the Queen of Wands. This energy is possibly either between you or this other person, this Queen of Wands energy, okay? Someone is in reflection, okay? Maybe you've been in contemplation about this Queen of Wands energy, okay? as far as either how to approach this person or how to deal with this person. Like I said, you could have blocked this person, or put up boundaries towards them, and so now you're trying to, or have been trying to, kind of reevaluate things in a sense between you and this person. Okay, let's get into this Empress energy, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles dealing with the Empress. Someone was left out in the cold. Okay, that's primarily what the Five of Pentacles is usually talking about. Okay, this is, again, Pentacles is talking about not so much finances, but about worthiness. Okay, someone of value. In this Empress, of course, I mean, I don't really have to define the Empress. The Empress is the counterpart to the Emperor. Okay, and so this Empress has been neglected. Okay, while you've been dealing with this Queen of Wands energy. Okay, that has possibly caused some disarray of some sort, okay, towards this Empress. Okay, and they've pretty much been, like I said, left out in the cold. Okay, when they are someone of value to you. Okay, let's move towards this Ten of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy in your reading, Cancer. You could have fire energy in your chart, or this very aggressive person is a fire sign. Okay, they don't have to be, but I'm just saying that for your informational purposes. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Okay, so 2 times within your reading so far, the wands have been reduced. Okay, you've had a high to a low. Okay, and so with that being said, you know, the beginning, like I said, with the Nine of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands here reducing down, talking about having to explain yourself. Okay, you are going to have to defend your reasoning or rationale for whatever the case may be with this Nine of Wands energy, why you've been like this. Okay, with this Ten of Wands to the 8, you know, that means some of your burdens or something has been taken off of your plate. Okay, in a sense of communication coming in. Okay, about lifting some of this weight off of you. Okay, depending on what it is or how it's going to help you. Okay, whether or not it's in reference to this particular situation is another question. Okay, so you'll have to kind of put this towards your own situation, Cancer, getting where you fit in. Okay, you'll either have something coming in, communication coming in, or it's already came in to lower or get some things off of your plate. Okay, so the Moon is the last thing that we're going over, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant. In regular Rider's Waite, the Hierophant is usually someone who is kind of like, almost like a judge. Okay, don't get the Hierophant confused with the Judgment card. Judgment is talking about making a decision. The Hierophant is someone who makes the decision. Okay, and so when you look at this card here, it's almost kind of like the same. You have two energies here. You have two people along the side. So I do love how this clarifying deck, which is the first deck that I ever purchased years ago when I was 22, wanting to get into tarot, and got, you know, sidetracked from life. I love this deck. I'll never get rid of it. But it does pay homage to the regular Rider's Waite, as you see the two people right at the bottom, on either side, and the Hierophant in the middle. Okay, so I'm hearing something like an adjudicator or something like that. Automatically think about John Wick, one of my favorite movies. The series is absolutely dope. So I don't, the first thing I thought of was adjudicator, but someone who is going to be making a decision based off of whatever is here that's hidden. Okay, someone, either some type of secret came out or a lie was told, and someone is having to make a judgment call. Okay, and they're going to use their better judgment. The Hierophant always does. Okay, and so you don't have to worry in that sense, unless it is you who has to make the judgment call about something. Okay, between two people. So, with that being said, let's get into your Oracle clarifiers, Cancer. I'm just going to shuffle here 3 times. This is your final advice. And we're going to go directly to the bottom of the card for you guys after we cut from this last shuffle. Okay. So, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for Cancer. We have attraction, magnetism, 37, okay? Equaling out to 10, another awakening, okay? And then 1 talking about intuition, okay? So you're obviously in this sense of attracting what is best for you, okay? You may look into or be interested in the law of attraction, okay? But you have this child sitting on the bed and looking into the stars, into the galaxy. It's very, very beautiful. Like, I love how this imagery is in these cards. These are the elemental oracles, and so you're just, I feel like you're dreaming a lot about what you want the outcome to be, okay, for yourself, and you're trying to possibly use the law of attraction to get what it is that you want, okay, and you're asking possibly source to help you or guide you to what it is that is meant for you, okay? And Cancer, you probably already know in your subconscious mind the truth. You just have to use your rationale, okay? So whatever it is that you know it, okay? That's why the Hierophant is here, okay? You've possibly are maybe one of the most logical out of the water signs, okay, as long as the facts line up, okay? So this is earth energy, okay? And magnetism, attraction, it says know your values and needs so you are more aware of what your true attractions are. Do not run with the herd. Notice what or who you attract. Is this your intent? Okay, so meaning whatever it is that you're doing, as far as it could be how you dress, it could be how you talk, it could be your personality, the type of vibe that you give off. Notice what or who you attract, okay? Is it your intent to attract that type of person to you, okay? If not, and you're not feeling the vibe and you're only doing it out of, negative connotation, then that's not what you want, okay? You want positive things being brought to you, okay? So take that into account. There is always nemesis, opposite energy to any endeavor you might take. This should not bother you, as it is a natural law, okay? Word of power here is magnetis, which is Greek, okay, for magnetism. And I want to read this last passage for you. We walk through and are part of the fields of magnetism every day of our lives. The idea of being magnetically repelled or attracted to something or someone is an old but enduring one. It is important that you know your needs and values so you can make wise decisions, the Hierophant, upon what you can be attracted to and why. Okay? It is important that you know your needs and values so you can make wise decisions upon what you can be attracted to and why. Okay? So at this point in time, Cancer, I feel as though you need to start understanding what it is that you value. Okay? What it is that you want attracted to you. Okay? In order for you to kind of move towards that. Okay? I will honestly tell you right now, in my honest opinion, if I'm, to not really help but support you in your decision, this Empress is right in the middle and obviously is the most important. Okay. And it's only because of the fact that out of this whole spread, you have 5 cards. I always pay attention to the middle card because that usually gives me a theme of what the energy is going to be like throughout the rest of the week. Okay. And so hopefully that helps you out for your general sneak peek. Okay. We still have 4 more readings to go this week. Okay. So hopefully you will ride this energy wave with me. So until then, Cancer, peace.